Jayhawk.
And today we're gonna be talking about E3.
E3, not ET. I think I'm getting a cold. Like scratchy right here.
Our dislikes, our likes, what we're excited about, and everything in between.
Our bumps. And our sexual preferences.
Me personally, I go for the blondes with blue eyes. You?
I do nothing but a Russian.
Obviously, I think the biggest two things people are going to be excited about are the PS3 Move and Nintendo. Well, Nintendo will have its new name. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the rumor right now is it's being called Wave, and there's people saying, no, it's not Wave, so who knows?
I'm really curious to see what games are actually going to come out, how they're actually going to be used instead of red balls all the time or things of that nature.
Yeah. I want to interact with Alan Wake.
Are you excited about Move?
I've been excited from the announcements from the very beginning. I've been excited.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
got a good one?
I got a good one.
Do you think it's going to come out when Natal comes out?
No. PS Move will come up before Natal.
Oh. Do you think it's going to be announced release date at E3?
I believe so, yes. So we have a list here of some of the popular games that might be or will be announced at E3 that we would like to talk about.
Me personally, Little Big Planet 2, holy chiboli, I'm so excited. It just looks so exciting and there's so much and you can make a whole entire game, not just levels.
Yeah,
Hours of my life are going to be wasted in front of that game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hopefully there's racing in it, so we can actually have a good kart racer.
Oh,
Boom! Roasted! Nintendo DS has a new version coming out, and it's 3D. What do you think of this new handheld?
I'm excited to see it, but once I see it, I'm worried that I won't be impressed.
The success with the iPad maybe has got Nintendo's attention. I think they're going to get rid of that stylus.
Each pixel's on a different screen, and that's how you actually get a projected sort of 3D image. I think that new technology, which they'll be using on televisions, could be the real way we're going to see 3D.
Speaking of DS, PS indeed, Kingdom Hearts Recoded is going to be coming out again.
Yeah, that's been announced already. You know what the problem with this is? Where the hell is Kingdom Hearts 3 on the PS3?
I know. Killzone 3 is going to be announced as well.
Yeah, the graphic achievement on PlayStation 3.
Yep.
That's it.
As long as they put a good story with this.
If they fix PSN, this could be this could be like Halo for the Sony PlayStation. And I hope they don't make that for the Move. It'd be terrible.
If it's compatible with it, that's fine. If you could shut it off, that's fine as well.
It won't be as good as using a controller.
My personal opinion is if you're going to be playing a first-person shooter, it's fine. I played it on the Wii. I like first-person shooters on the Wii with a controller.
Good luck playing that PS3 Move online and competing. Good luck with that. Let's not get into the debate again, but the thing with PS3 Move, it's so accurate that it's bad. That's what my argument is. It's like, you're like, ooh.
What are you, retard? The controller
People
straight?
think that they're amazing at shooting guns. In real life, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
This is ridiculous, people.
I respect you, but for this, you don't get it.
You don't get it.
You don't get it.
That's why all the games on Nintendo Wii are fun to play with that controller. Now it's going to be put onto an HD system.
Shooters are not fun on the Wii.
I love them. Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 3 is amazing.
Time will tell who's right. I'm excited for Gears of War 3. I know my friend Dan Rowe is as well.
Halo
The
might
story
be
looks
better.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start casting a lot of hip-hop stars. Like right now, Ice-T.
Yeah.
Ice-T just signed on, apparently. They really need to advance it.
Yeah,
they just chainsaws.
There's got to be something new to the gameplay, and I'm sure there is. And I'm very curious to see gameplay footage and how forward the graphics are.
There was already a tech demo that came out like 4 or 5 months ago. It looks spectacular.
So it could possibly be the best looking Xbox game in the works right now.
Yes.
So I'm excited about Force Unleashed 2. I played the first one for Wii, which was super awesome. And you 2 lightsabers this time, and you're on the run from Darth Vader, and you're trying to find the woman that you're in love with.
Let's hope the story in the second one lives up to the first one.
Now that's a game where I could see the PS3 Move excel at. I could see that really working well.
SOCOM 4 is also being announced.
The other games have kind of a story, but this one is a full tilt story. They're trying to go the way of Modern Warfare 2. Heavily uses PlayStation Move. So I think Zipper's back in action. They're going to do a really good job on this.
I was a huge fan of Dead Space 1. I just loved how scary and spooky it was.
So creepy.
Sci-fi, horror, and
even the case with like the hand floating.
Yeah.
And it had some of the best sound design.
Best sound design
Yeah.
ever, and like zero-G gravity in those parts.
It was
like,
good.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
good.
and like the aliens are like kind of human looking, so it's also creepy as well.
I can't wait to see what the developers have for us. Everyone's excited about Fallout New Vegas.
So I've watched the preview trailer and I've seen some gameplay footage finally, and it's essentially the same game as Fallout 3. except it's apparently much bigger, and obviously graphically they've enhanced some things.
They fixed the third person view too.
I doubt. I don't know if that's.
It's not necessary because why have it? It's really a first person.
It was a disaster.
It is terrible. The same developers from the original Fallout had their hand in this one.
They're just gonna take Fallout 3 and make a new story, and that's what this game is.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Dead Rising 1, to be
Why?
honest. The save points really pissed me off.
Okay, well that was a piss off.
And it got so repetitive. Like, you're in a mall killing zombies.
It was really to show off the system's power.
I know, but
you know,
hopefully they'll improve the save points. Maybe more mission objectives? I don't know.
To be honest, I'm this much interested in this game.
Really?
I don't care. I love the first one. The second one, I don't care. So Infamous 2 has already been announced.
I made it.
Mike made it. I'm very excited. I mean, the first one was very original because it had that comic book feeling, and you're in that city and you're your own superhero.
Oh, so cool.
So the second one, it's going to be interesting to see if they really extend his powers or just add little powers to it.
Hopefully showing some game footage of Deus Ex 3. And I just love that trailer. It's so...
It looks so good. He looks so badass.
I'm more excited about this game because of the trailer than I am most movies this year.
It kind of looked like The Matrix, but anyways.
No, not at all.
No,
it was way cooler
I mean,
than
it's
that.
in the future.
And all like the bionic stuff on his hands, and like even the sunglasses come, but I'm sure those have like a special mode, and like that's how they explain how you have your HUD and everything. Oh, it sounds so cool.
A trailer's a trailer.
I know, but the moves look pretty cool.
Check out the trailer.
Trailer's
it looks
a trailer.
Crazy. I know it's a trailer, it's not game footage, but I feel like the story they can set up for that is going to be wicked.
And that's a very well-liked franchise, too.
Now let me talk about Valve for a second here. They had this huge press event for Portal 2, and you're very upset. What happened?
It's delayed!
Portal 2's been delayed to 2011, of course.
Not just that, but Half-Life Episode 3, I thought they were going to say something. Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
I still am convinced something will be said. Somewhere, something.
I hope.
Or maybe it's going to be a huge leap, because they've been working on it for so long, unlike,
that's what I think.
You know, PGA 2.
I think it's a new engine.
Yeah. Portal 1 was so like mind-bending the way you had to think about to solve all the problems, so Portal 2 is going to be like
multiplayer.
5 times.
It's gonna...
Yeah, the multiplayer, I can't wait
Online.
to see what that's like.
You'll
Online.
be confused, so it's gonna be good.
So Gran Turismo 5, for the love of God, they're going to show something.
They're actually just gonna show a 200 megabyte demo, just to show you what it won't be like.
Yeah.
What?
Well, the one problem with this game...
Exactly. What?
One problem with the game is new technology comes out, so they say, let's include it in GT5. So it just keeps going and going.
Now they're working, I heard 3D.
3D, yes it is. Just get over it. Release the game, add these things later.
Halo Reach, the beta was great. We had so much fun those 2 weeks. I just can't wait for the campaign. See what the hell that's like.
The fact that you can actually free roam sort of in this game now, that's the key for me.
The last Guardian trailer I saw the other day, and that's apparently going to be coming out. It looks very pretty.
If you played Shadow Colossus, you will understand why we're so excited about this.
So next up is EA's Medal of Honor, and it's being made by DICE. This new Medal of Honor is a revamp of the whole franchise. I saw the preview trailer for it, and they've really injected a deep storyline into the game. Not to mention the graphics were very, very impressive in that trailer. The bottom line is this. It's going to be Medal of Honor versus the new Call of Duty Black Ops. So we've all seen the trailer for Black Ops. Every one of you has watched that. That's going to be a good debate. Which one's going to really pull through as the ultimate? So I'm very excited about Red Faction Armageddon. What's happening is they're going underground in this game, and deep within Mars, there's aliens.
Like Gears of War 2.
Yeah, it's basically Gears of War 2, but everything is destructible. You can make your own pathway through the level in the ground, you can crash the walls, knock things down, just like the last game, but I'm still very excited for this game. Arkham Asylum.
Hopefully they're going to get Mark Hamill to do the voice of the Joker again. He's so good as him.
They already got him.
Wonderful.
So I'm really looking forward to the sequel to this game. And he's going against the Riddler, and it's not in the asylum anymore, it's in the city.
And I think the Joker's like starting to die, and this is probably the last time you're going to see the Joker in anything Batman related for a very long time.
From mouth herpes. Brink, I'm really excited about, Jay's really angry about, but it's basically mixing first-person shooter, Call of Duty, with Mirror's Edge. So you have that maneuverability that you haven't really had in a first-person shooter yet. So you can do like backflips and like climbing up walls and stuff
I remember
like
that preview. Yeah, I didn't think that looked that great.
Well, the art design is wretched, man. The art design is horrible.
It's not the point. The gameplay is going to be very fun.
Yeah, but it's
So
horrible.
eat shit and die.
Castlevania, Lords of Shadows.
Now this Lords of Shadows.
Shut up.
I just saw the preview today. I'm kind of excited. It looks pretty badass.
Still waiting for Castlevania Lord of the Dance.
Now this game is being overseen by the makers of this game right here.
What does it say?
Metal Gear Solid.
It's too shiny.
It plays like Devil May Cry, but it's Castlevania. So of course you have the same weapons, the whip. It looks like they've taken it in the direction of our good old friend God of War. Crackdown 2, Michael. Number one reason I bought the first one was to get onto the Halo 3 beta.
And man, collect the orbs, and online free roam was kind of fun. Me and you making jumps and stuff. There was something missing with that game. I mean, you had the superpowers, the pass cars.
Yeah, there's still...
Well, maybe in this one
city
they'll fill in that gap.
The city didn't feel alive. That's what the game.
And there was a cell shading, cartoony, but you know what? It was decent. So I am kind of excited for Crackdown 2. I want to see what they'll do.
I saw one of the guns. You can stick objects to each other. Say I want this car over here to stick to the wall.
Yeah.
I can actually shoot the sticky thing to the car from the gun and then to the wall and then cut the cord and the car itself goes. So it's a lot like Just Cause 2.
So Fable 3 is going to be back, so those RPGers out there are going to be excited about this, I think. A lot of people like Fable 2, even though it had a ridiculously long intro that made me want to hurt somebody. Apparently the dog might be back. I'm excited.
It's still a 360 exclusive.
So the next game, that's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I saw some of the preview footage of it, and I was not impressed.
Oh.
Graphically, if it's anything like Street Fighter and has the same controls and the combo system, I mean, you're gonna have classic characters from Capcom games versus like Spider-Man and Iron Man and all that crap.
I'm so sorry.
Let's move on.
Metroid Other M, created by Team Ninja. I think it's going to be the next best video game on the Wii.
You know what? I agree. They actually entrusted Team Ninja with a giant franchise, Metroid Prime. And from the looks of things, this game looks spectacular. The level of maturity in the gameplay footage is spectacular for a Nintendo game.
Violent?
Violent. Ready to eat for everyone.
He likes violence.
And last but not least on our list,
Zelda for Wii. Next coming up after Twilight Princess. So it'll be interesting to see where they go. I enjoyed Twilight Princess. It was fun.
It's been stated already that they're not releasing the game until it's up to standards with Nintendo's top of the line heads. So like, it has to be the best Zelda game or they won't even release it. I hope we get to see some of it. I do think it is a sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
And Majora's Mask, because both those games take place in the same universe.
I hope Link finally gets laid. It's
Seriously,
getting out of hand.
it's about time.
He's
He's
saving
a man now.
her.
He needs to get this.
I hope
Jeebus.
you get laid.
Mario totally gets some.
Okay.
Come on.
Mario's never got a kiss. He doesn't get a kiss up.
Nothing.
I've seen Mario.
Maybe they go to the Toadstool glory hole.
Apparently, it's a whole new way of playing a Zelda game.
So you're going to be on the Wii Fit with 2 Wiimote Pluses going like this.
That might be cool. That might be cool.
So hopefully you guys are as excited as we are about all the E3 stuff, and this gave you a little bit of insight that maybe you didn't know about.
Life.
There'll be tons of videos, I'm sure, online on YouTube that you guys can check out.
So also thanks to Joe Parsons who just sent us a package. He sent in some games and a really cool bottle opener, which Mike's
what's
gonna
the
drown
one?
his sorrows with.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping him with his problem.
Yeah.
So thank you, Joe. And
Oh, you are a lovely man.
Rubbing your boobs still like harder.
Not really sure how it's totally gonna work.
and you.
I think the success with the iPad.
The sex with the iPad.
The success.
Freudian slip.